My name is Davey Swanger. I was born in 1963, California, Glendale, California. My father and mother out there in '66. Well, my father's Pennsylvania Dutch. My mother's Nicaraguan, Central America. And in '66, we met. We moved back to Myerstown, Pennsylvania. In 19, went to Elko High School. I went to the Elko School District. When I was like 4 years old, my mother started working for Bayer Aspirin. She got a job with Bayer Aspirin in Myerstown. Ended up going to the Elko School District. Basically, I spoke nothing. When I was now, I spoke English, but when I was really little, I spoke only Spanish. Very, very little English. So my mother quit speaking Spanish to me, and now I speak basically nothing. And she quits in order for me to get ready for school, and her English would get better for a Bayer Aspirin. So my parents and my grandparents are pretty much workaholics. Their backgrounds are very much, it was all work. My mom being from Nicaragua, they were very poor. My dad, they weren't rich, but my grandfather had a construction business, and his brother, my great uncle, they had a construction business. So basically, they weren't rich, but they never. My grandparents are very hardworking people. Everything has to be basically perfect. Everything they do has to be done correctly. The first time, my grandfather used to tell me when I was little, he said, Davey Martin, he goes, you do right the first time, and you don't have to do it again. He goes, you do everything you do the best of your ability, do the best you possibly can. Do it right, because people will see that. People will see that. Because your work is because of the way they grew up, is this hard work, working like blue collar. The work is everything. It's like their life. It showcases who they are. And for me, it's pretty much the same. Led in really, that was ingrained in me, so that helped me. As I got into the military, it helped me later in life in just everything about work and my approach to work, even my approach to getting to, with my resumes and interviewing and getting work. And for me, everything, I'm very dogged at getting basically whatever I want. If I really want something, I'll pursue it. I just keep going, I don't let up until so I can say different things. There's two different kinds of military. There's wartime. There's peacetime army. I was in peacetime army. It was I was in from '81 through '88. Nothing was going on. The world was at peace. It'd been in peace since like the '70s. '74 we pulled out of Vietnam. As far as anything was concerned, America was at peace with everybody, except for the Cold War going on. Peacetime, if they need 10 people to pull guard duty in a certain area, they have what's called guard mount. They're going to ask 11 people. You can tell 11 people you have guard duty. You're going to show up. You'll be in inspection. You'll line up in rank, and you have inspections. They'll inspect your uniform. Better be perfect. You're ironing all night for hours. I did. Okay. The reason they have 11 people instead of 10 people, they only need 10 people to perform the duty. They'll have 11 people. That one person is going to become the colonel's orderly. That person out of the 11 people is chosen due to the fact that, because it's a big competition. That person is chosen due to their uniform being immaculate, ironed and starched, and everything's perfectly within, it's perfect. They measure your ranks and your collars, everything. They will ask you questions, all kinds of different questions about the military. You study for it. If you choose you want to do that, to make that colonel's orderly, because you get a letter in your file from the colonel. You're free, you're off that day, you don't have to do the guard duty. So basically you get that day, and the next day it's like you have 2 days off. If you choose to do that, go that route. A lot of people don't. They just show up, hey, their uniform's the way it is, and they're all, their boots aren't shine, they're just whatever. They don't care. You know, it's gonna be Bulls guard duty, get over with, I'll be off the next day, and they don't care. So there's two ways of looking at it. Either you want that, you want the letters in your file, because later on in life, I mean, when it comes to promotion and stuff, it helps. When you have a bunch of letters in your file, and now it's between you and this other person for promotion, everything is identical. The person with the letters in their file, the combination, you're gonna get the promotion. So you move up. It's a different thing, but it's a lot of work. And I learned to do that. I mean, that extra work that it takes might be, I might put 8 hours in ironing the night before, and at the same time I'm studying the questions, but all that comes from my parents and my grandparents, the upbringing. So if you don't work hard, you're not gonna, you gotta work hard at what you want. That's what was brought up to me, taught to me through my grandparents and my parents. Let me see, I've had 4 surgeries, 5. I've had 4, both my knees and my hips are replaced. But those are, that was done at the VA in Lebanon. And I'm really grateful for them, because otherwise, you know, that's a lot of money. I have no idea, but that's a lot of money that all that work done. I've had the 5th surgery was there because I got staph infection in my right knee after that was replaced. So that was a little bit of a problem. And that was another setback. We just had to work through that. My stuff, my replacements are perfect. It's like I was 20 years old. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. So I mean, I have full range of movement. It's great. You have to really bust my butt and work at that. I mean, growing up and playing sports is another part of that. My parents has total work ethic, and my grandparents instilled in me. It's a big part of that. And playing sports, because you realize that you don't get anywhere if you don't push it hard. Yeah, that's why I do. If you don't push it, you're not going to get the same results. Excuse me. My doctor's name's Rex Herbert. He's my orthopedic surgeon, and he told me prior to my first surgery, I did my left knee, which all the cartilage was gone. And he told me, he goes, look, Davey, he goes, I'm going to do the work, excuse me. He says, I'm going to do the work. He goes, and I'm not to toot my own horn, he says, but I'm pretty good at it. He says, then, he says, you're going to do exactly what I tell you. And after that, you're going to go to physical therapy. You do exactly what they tell you. And after that, you're going to go and do a whole lot more work on your own. And if you do, you'll be like brand new. You'll just be like you're, like 20 years old. Just like everything, nothing was ever wrong. And that's how it's worked out. I did really bust it. And it hurts, but you got to do it. If you don't do the work in the beginning, in the end, it doesn't pay off. You're going to find out that it did not pay off. Do that. Take the shot. Go after it. Chase whatever you want. Go get it. Work hard for it. You'll be happy. And if you don't get it, at least you know you gave it the best shot.